Life for All presents Daily Food series, The Word of Life, The Fellowship of Life, and Living Stones for the Edification. The Epistles of John and Peter. Book 7. Hastening the Coming of the Day of God by Pedro. Week 2. God's Judgment on False Teachers. Tuesday. Persevering in the teaching of the apostles. Read with prayer. And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, in the breaking of bread, and in prayers. Acts chapter 2, verse 42. In recent years, the Lord has given us an army of holy young people, made up of teenagers, preteens, and children, who were once headed towards an utterly meaningless life, and even towards perdition. However, today they love the Word and have living experiences because the Word has transformed their lives. We also have young captains directing the teenagers, and the stewards, the more mature brothers and sisters, cooperating with them. I encourage everyone to engage in this work and not waste time on trivial things. In this way, each life will be useful in the hands of the Lord. Before a meeting or event, we practice come and see, which consists of inviting people from neighboring houses for half an hour to participate in the meetings. Suddenly, 15, 20, 30 teenagers show up. The Lord has worked miracles using teenagers in their simplicity to bring others like them. As a result, adults also come and begin to receive care in the church. The brothers and sisters practice come and see in Poço de Caldas, Brazil, and 15 teenagers quickly came to the meeting. Then their parents were contacted, and almost all of them opened their homes for meetings. The Lord is in a hurry. He has given us the task of doubling the number of people in the church by July 2025. We realize that with the conventional method, this would never happen. But through Come and See, many young people and families have been won over. All the church services must work together in this same direction. Care Network, Men of Prayer, Connected Women, and Teenager Services. They must all have the same purpose: to win people to live the church life and be edified, which is done through the Word. The Word is the tool used in all services. Those who serve must not trust in their own abilities or use artifices, but must trust only in the Word, which has the power to transform lives. We see the power of the Word in the life of Abraham. He lived in Ur of the Chaldeans, an idolatrous land. But the God of glory appeared to him and said, "Get out of your country and from your family and from your father's house, and go to a land that I will show you." Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. By faith he went out, not knowing where he was going. Abraham recognized that his homeland was heavenly, so he truly lived as a pilgrim, expecting nothing from this earth. Hebrews chapter 11, verses 8 through 10. He died without obtaining even a square meter of land, except a cave to bury his wife. Abraham's heart was not on earthly things, because he trusted in the Lord who had called him. The same is true of the church life. The power of the Spirit contained in the Word generates in us a detachment from material things. If we do not have this detachment, it is because the Word is not yet strong enough within us. However, if we enjoy the Word daily, we will increasingly detach ourselves from material goods. In Jerusalem, the first brothers and sisters who were saved lived in the correct sphere, the heavenly one. They had the normal church life, persevering in the apostles' teachings and in fellowship, in the breaking of bread and in prayers. Acts chapter 2, verse 42. This is the secret. That is why we must have fellowship in the prophetic word and not invent another. As a result, then fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done through the apostles. Verse 43. The Lord performed signs and wonders through the apostles because the word had power. This power did not belong to the apostles, but to the word. The result was that everyone believed. They had everything in common, sold their property and possessions, and distributed the proceeds among all, according to the measure of need. Verses 44 and 45. The power of the word led them to live in the heavenly sphere with total detachment from material things.